Welcome to The Heart of Health Live. There's a place for modern medicine in your life. Learn to use it correctly by getting your toughest questions answered on today's broadcast. Discover modern medicine's strengths and weaknesses. Lifestyle medicine opens the door to optimum health and healing. How you live and what you eat can profoundly affect mind and body. Learn simple solutions to complex problems. God provides the ultimate healing we all desire. He wants us healthy and happy. We just need to understand His plan for our lives and live accordingly. And now, live from Studio 1A in Chattanooga, Tennessee, here's your Heart of Health host, Dr. James Marcum.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight here on the Heart of Health Live. I'm here with Dr. Marcum, and we are excited to take your calls this evening on any health question. Dr. Marcum usually sits in this chair and sits across from very talented guests, and he learns a little bit each week on different topics. So we're going to try and answer any of your health questions tonight here on the Heart of Health Live. If you have a question, you can call us at 855-644-3278. Once again, that's 855-644-3278. And if you would prefer to call it or to text us on your mobile phone, you can do that at 423-834-7307. Once again, you can text us at 423-834-7307. And we're so excited to be here on the air with you, and we just want to help lead you closer to ultimate healing. And we want to tell you about a few projects that we have ongoing here at HeartWise. Of course, you're watching our television program, but you may not know we also have a radio program called HeartWise Radio, and Charles Mills hosts that for us. And it's a 30-minute program. He interviews some of the nation's leading people on all kinds of health topics. And so look that up if you haven't. You can go to our website at HeartWise Ministries and find out more about HeartWise Radio. You can also listen to the programs there. So once again, if you want to call us tonight, I want to give you that phone number one more time. It's 855-644-3278. We'd also like to tell you about a couple of our new programs that we have coming up. We are working on a kids health program. It's going to be called HeartWise Kids, and we're producing that this fall. And so if you have any ideas about kids health that you want to share with us, send us an email, nick@heartwiseministries.org, and we'll be happy to take those ideas as well. We want to lead kids into an active life outside, eating healthy, unprocessed foods as much as possible. And it looks like we're going to be back just after a break. So if you haven't gone to our website yet, you can go to heartwiseministries.org and find out more. We're going to be back with Dr. Marcum to answer your calls right after the break, so stay tuned.
The Heart of Health Live will return in just a moment.
The Heart of Health Live is brought to you by HeartWise Ministries.
Body language. Without saying a word, it can tell you so much. Like someone is having a stroke. Know the sudden signs. Learn fast. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time. Time to call 911 immediately. The sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment. And that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. Learn the body language, the sudden signs, and spot a stroke fast.
The Ultimate Prescription by cardiologist Dr. James Marcum is taking the nation by storm. People everywhere are learning what living a healthy life is all about. If you're happy living a drug-filled, pain-filled, mundane existence, this book is definitely not for you. In this book, Dr. Marcum dives into modern medicine's strengths and weaknesses and explains how lifestyle choices can significantly impact your health. To get your copy, visit Barnes & Noble or shop online at Amazon.com. This year, it's estimated that 56 million people will die. Some from old age, some from disease, and still others from terrible tragedies. At Heartwise, we can't do anything about sudden death, but what we can give you is free medical information that will help you live a longer, more fulfilling life with less disease and illness. If you are interested, we would love to talk to you about our wonderful God whom we love and serve, who is with us even when we are going through heartache. If you have a medical question, or if you are just at the end of your rope, call us at 855-644-3278. At Heartwise, we believe in truth, love, and healing.
You've got questions, we've got answers on the Heart of Health Live. Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Heart of Health Live. I'm Nick Evanson, your host for the evening, and I'm here with Dr. James Marcum, and we are so pleased that you have tuned in to join us tonight. If you want to call us with your health questions, Dr. Marcum is going to do his best to answer all your questions tonight. Our phone number is 855-644-3278. Dr. Marcum, welcome to the program. And
well, thank you, Nick. And you notice it's harder sitting in that seat than you think.
It is. I usually get to sit behind the scenes, but once in a while I get to sit out here with you.
I'm glad you're trying to confuse everyone with the 423 number, but it's really 855-644-3278.
That's right.
And I really enjoy answering people's questions. And luckily, you know, I've gotten to learn a little bit about heart, a little bit about all the body, because we have a different guest in here every single week. And I just love to answer people's questions and helping them to get better health. But I wanted to tell you, Nick, you already know about this new program that we're developing called Biblical Prescriptions for Life. And that's a new program that we can share with our neighbors. And what we're trying to do is we look in the Bible for biblical prescriptions. Then I go and find the science behind it, and we try to implement it in people's lives so they can change their chemistry, the whole body, using something biblical with God's help rather than being dependent on a pill or treatment. I think that's very exciting.
Absolutely. You know, there's fantastic avenues of witnessing through that, and you know, it's not just about trying to change someone's perceptions of just science, but ties in, you know, our relationship with God being the ultimate thing that heals us there.
And that's what we want people to know about, and that's what I'm so excited about our ministries. You talked about our program, but this is something, all of these programs that people can share with their neighbors to help them to have better health. They can, you know, introduce them to a website or go to our Facebook page, Heartwise Ministries, and it's just a very exciting time, because if you look at the world events, this world is not getting any better, is it?
It sure isn't.
No, it's a very stressful world. You know, you look at the wars and things that are going on all over, and just all that mental stress causes all sorts of problems. Now, I heard that you have an article that you recently read that we're going to talk about why we're waiting for calls.
I sure did. It's actually from one of your recent blog posts on our website. You quoted about some researchers from the University of Montreal in Canada that published an article to remember back in September of 2014. And it was published in the British Medical Journal. They followed nearly 1,800 patients who took a class of medications called
Diazepines.
Diazepines, that's right, such as Valium or Xanax. And they noted that when compared to the control group, these patients had a 51% higher risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. And the study linked these medications used for anxiety, insomnia, and to help people relax to memory problems.
Yeah, and I think that was a very good study that was done. You know, that's nearly 1,800 people. And the ones that took these medicines, they've been around for a long time. And you know, everyone thinks they're the best things ever. But now we know people have taken them for, you know, short periods of times and years. They had problems thinking. And it doesn't surprise me, because remember, these different medicines, they disrupt the chemical pathways in the brain. And when one pathway is disrupted, other ones are disrupted. And we've known this for years. A few years ago, they said just the sleeping pill medicines, they cause people not to be able to drive as well the older they got.
Right.
And a lot of people just don't know that these medicines have risks. Now, there are some people, I guess, that really have problems and really benefit. But people need to know the risk versus the benefits, and if there's any alternatives. So it's a big problem. You know, Alzheimer's, people are worsening. In fact, you're not old enough, but you remember President Reagan, don't you?
Yeah, sure.
Were you ever alive when he was there?
I believe I was.
Okay. Well, I remember him very well. When he passed away, he had Alzheimer's disease. Nick, he did not even realize that he was president of the United States. He didn't. Here's a quiz for you. Test your memory. Do you remember the name of his wife?
No, I can't say I do.
If anyone can remember President Reagan's wife, call in 855-644-3278 and help educate Nick. I'm not going to tell you.
That's right.
I'm not going to tell you his name is wife. But he did not know his wife's name when he passed away. But why it's a problem is it's a cruel disease. And it's estimated that 36 million people, that's in the United States alone, is going to develop this condition. And by 2050, if we're still here on this earth, this number is expected to triple. So I thought tonight, while we're waiting for calls, we would talk about some of the things that people might be able to do to improve their memory.
Yeah, that's a really big problem that a lot of people suffer from in their older age. My grandmother suffered from Alzheimer's in her older age, and it's very difficult. But what are some of the things that people can do? What's one of the first things that you can do while you're younger?
Well, first of things, people have to realize that they actually have a memory problem. Some people deny it. I have a hard time remembering names. Nick, but other people have different processes that become abnormal, and the wires of the brain don't work as well, and there's a host of reasons that cause it. For a while, everyone thought, well, the prevalence of Alzheimer's and memory problem are going up because people are just living longer. They used to not live long. They used to die before they had memory problems.